That was Gary Newman with Cars here on WHTL's Coffee with Brian. It is 8 o'clock. It is Monday, so it's time to talk about things going on in the library. I am joined by Dawn Herring from the Strum Library. Good morning, Dawn.
Good morning.
Yeah, thank you for coming in this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's a good day for a book. It's a dreary day.
It is a perfect day for a book.
Yeah, so you've been at the Strum Library for a while, it sounds like.
I've been there for 20 years.
20 years.
Yep, I was the director.
Okay. And we were talking about the question someone brought up to you. Libraries even exist anymore, but there's more to a library than just books. Can you tell us something about that?
So libraries provide more than just books nowadays. We are a community hub. We provide resources to meet the ever-changing needs that we have. We have internet now and computers, very vital in today's society. We provide free access to technology with those computers. Mm-hmm. If you're looking for a job, we can provide job resources, how to do a resume. We offer classes online to meet your educational needs. And we also provide a meeting place for people. A lot of book clubs meet at the library. There's knitting clubs at the library. There's quilting clubs at the library. We also have coffee hours at the library where people can just come and have a cup of coffee. Lots of places like the Lions come and meet at ours, the Girl Scouts, the Boy Scouts. So we provide a service to meet everybody's ever-changing needs. We're always there frontline. So
that's great. And you're there to help too. You were telling me how sometimes you get elderly people that come in, they may need a form or something and they don't know how to get it, but you're able to kind of give them a little help on the computer if they need some.
Yep. So when somebody comes in and says, I need a form, I really don't know how to use a computer, we're there to walk them through that.
Okay.
We kind of give them a little technology lesson while they're there, but they always leave with their form. We can print it off. A lot of times forms are only available online and people don't have computers or internet, so they have to come to the library for that service.
Yeah.
And we're more than happy to provide that for them.
Yeah, that's so great. And with talking with the other libraries, I'm finding that there's so much more there than just books that people can. What are some of the things you guys have that people might not really think about as a library item that you have for checkout?
Oh, well, a lot of people are always amazed that we have DVDs.
Yeah.
So I know I don't like paying $3.99 for a movie that's been out for 20 years, so I go to the shelf and check it out and watch it at home. We also have really, really cool educational kits at our library in Strum.
Okay.
They're for all ages. So we have some that are for adults. We have memory care kits. For the young adults, we have like a cooking kit where they can learn how to cook. For the little kids, we have learn your numbers, learn your math, we have a new feelings one with this new Pluffy Cloud. So they have like a stuffed animal in there and then it talks about your feelings and stuff like that. So we have a lot of fun kits.
Oh, that sounds like a fun. And we were talking earlier before we went on the air too. This was one, like I said, my wife would be good. You have your reading clubs there.
Yes.
With wine.
We do. We have two reading clubs. One is we just call it the Ron's Book Club because they don't have an official name, but we call it the Ron's Book Club.
Okay.
And we also have another book club that's called Reading Between the Wines. So a group of them get together, they have a book, and they have wine, and they have food, and they have a lot of fun. I've kind of attended a couple of them, and it's just laughter all the time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Can they go to your website to look for these events coming up? If they want to get involved in some of these clubs, they can probably go to your Facebook or webpage, I'm assuming.
Yes, we have both. We have a web page and we have a Facebook page. And my assistant librarian, she handles all of the online putting up the posters, and she takes care of all the new stuff that's going on, the new books, all the events. So it's all up to date, usually once a month. So Yeah, I love that part. I don't have to do that, but
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's always nice to delegate that to other people sometimes.
yes, and she does a wonderful job. So
Yeah, well, that is so great. And I'm sure you got some events coming up. Is there anything coming up soon that we should be talking about this morning?
sure,
Yeah.
at our library in Strum, we have local author Nicholas Butler coming.
Yeah.
He just had a brand new book that came out in February. It's called The 40-Year Kiss. So he's going to be there on Thursday at 5:30. We also have a beginning sewing class on Saturday. We still have some openings if anybody's interested. We're going to teach you how to make a reversible fabric bin.
Okay.
Other libraries in our area have some really cool stuff going on as well. Independence and the Shirley Wright Library will be hosting author Mary Ronstadt, and she has a book out that's called Squirrel is Alive, and she is a
Okay.
historian about the World War II resistant movement.
Oh, wow.
And what's really special about this weekend, it's the 100-mile thrift sales.
Yes, it is.
So a lot of libraries are going to be having their book sales, so everybody's got to get out and buy some books.
Yeah. Well, the book sales are a great place to pick up some literature you might want on your shelf that you'd like to hold on to. Because, like I said, my wife is an avid reader. Her and my kids, they love the book sales, and they come home usually with a bag full of stuff.
Yes. Everybody always leaves with bagfuls.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
that's really cool.
Yeah, that is so great. So much fun stuff going on there in Strum, and spring has sprung. And anything else we didn't cover here, or I see you got a whole list of stuff we should probably go through.
We just want to let everybody know that libraries are here for everybody. We can help them out, especially this day and age with all the things that are happening. We are a local hub for information as well if they need anything. Getting books, movies, magazines. That was our new thing that we just added to our catalog. We have e-magazines, which I love. I love being able to go online looking at those magazines. So.
Yep.
And we provide classes. And 2 years ago, we added a streaming service. So we have Canopy. So it's kind of like Netflix.
Yep.
So you can watch movies, documentaries, and you can get it free.
Okay,
Just
with
by having your
card.
library card.
Yeah, and if someone wants to get a library card, how can they do that?
Well, we have two ways. You can actually physically go to any library and sign up for a library card, or you can actually go online and sign up for a library card.
Okay.
And when we get that information from you, we'll email you your number, and you can use it right away.
Oh, that is great. And you're part of the whole network of Trempealeau County libraries where if someone checks out a book from one library, can they drop it off at your library too?
Absolutely. Yep, we're part of the Winding Rivers library system. We share everything, and you can pick it up or drop it off at any one of the libraries.
Oh, that is so great. Yeah. And a library cards, for people who don't know, does it cost anything to get a card?
Absolutely not. It
All
is
right.
the best card that you can have in your wallet.
Yeah. Oh, and with the streaming service, you got your books, you've got the magazines, then like some of the other Trempealeau County libraries, you can use that card at their libraries too. Is
Yes,
that correct?
that is correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I know some of the libraries around here, they have things like kayaks you can check out, all kinds of
Yes.
things.
Sports equipment. There are tools. There's a lot of libraries that specialize in different things. So it's really kind of fun.
Yeah.
And a way to do that is we're bringing back our summer program that we had last year.
Okay.
Where you can go around to different libraries and get stamped. And you're every time, I think it was like 5, once you got 5 stamps, your name got put in for a prize. So we are bringing that back by popular demand this year. So
wow.
that'll be really fun, along with our summer library programs. We can't wait.
Yeah.
All our kids are getting anxious about the summer library program.
I suppose.
Yep.
What is part of some of the things you do in that summer library program?
This year, our theme is called Color Our World. So
Okay.
our theme will be, at our library, we're going to be working on art. So famous artists, art technology, art, different forms of art. We do a lot of art projects. We do some STEM building.
Okay.
We do games and everything.
Yeah.
It's 8 days of packed.
Wow.
by the time we start, it's already over. The day is over. And we do a lot of reading. The kids have free reading time. So, yeah, it's fun at our library. We have around 80 people, usually about 80 kids, from kindergarten to teenagers.
Okay. Do they have to sign up to be part of that, or can they just show up the day of?
They have to register, so they can register at the library, or we go through our Leave a Strum school system, and they also have sign-up sheets as well.
Okay, good deal. Yeah, so either pick it up at school or come down to the library, especially if you don't have a library card, go get one.
That's right. Everybody needs a library card.
I think so, especially with all the stuff you guys offer for free. It would kind of be dumb not to.
Yep, it's the only free entertainment left, I think.
Yeah, everything comes with a cost nowadays.
Yes.
And adding that streaming service and the DVD rental, because like you said, you go to the Red Box and you pay $3.99 for a movie, and it's older movies where you could go to the library, you could probably get 4 or 5 of those, watch them, and then bring them back, and it's not going to cost you a penny.
And we also have all the brand new ones too.
Okay.
You can get on a waiting list for them. It doesn't take very long to get them in, and save that $19.99.
Okay. Do you have music down there too, like CDs?
We do have music CDs also. Not as popular as they used to be.
Yeah.
But especially at Christmas time, we have a big selection of CDs for Christmas. We'd also have books on CD, which is awesome. Cars don't have CD players too much anymore,
I know.
I heard. But I still I put in my CD in my car.
Yep.
So.
I still own a record player and a cassette player, so I need to catch up a little bit maybe. Well, that is great. Anything else you want to cover before we get going?
Not that I know of. Just come to your library and visit and see all the wonderful things. They're not the same as they used to be. We're very welcoming and friendly and provide a good, safe space for everybody.
That's so great. Dawn, thank you for being here. So make sure to get out, visit Dawn at the Strum Library, and we will see you, whenever you want to come in next time.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. We're going to get back into the music right after this short break.
Get out to Mississippi Thunder Speedway Friday night for a great night of racing. A local special night, incredible action in all 5 weekly classes, USRA Modifieds, B-Mods, Hobby Stocks and Stock Cars, plus Eco Mods. Front gates open at 5:30.